If these walls could talk, they'd probably sing this album's praises. Hopeless Fountain Kingdom is the second studio album by Halsey, who is a pop singer, but I mean, I kind of dare to say that because it's not really as poppy as a lot of the other stuff that's out there today. It's definitely got a little bit more of a rock vibe to it, as I'm sure a lot of people would know from her song New Americana from her first album Badlands, where she says raised on Biggie and Nirvana. Nirvana, of course, being a rock band, so that that kind of shines through here, and I'm really glad it does. This is the second studio album that she's done that I was super excited for whenever I heard it was coming out. Um, I was like really, really excited because I absolutely loved Badlands, and I knew that like I was absolutely gonna love this new one, and I did. I didn't. There were a few songs on here I didn't really love as much. Sadly, as you can see, I don't have the deluxe edition of the CD, which includes three other tracks: "Heaven in Hiding," "Don't Play," and "Angel on Fire," which stinks because those are like some of the best ones on the album. But no, the one I got from Amazon, they lied to me. They said it was deluxe edition and it was not. But hey, whatever. That doesn't really matter. It's still a great album nonetheless. But alright, I guess let's just get into this then. The prologue starts it off, and I really liked the part at the beginning of the prologue where she's like reciting Romeo and Juliet and whatnot. I really like that. I don't like so much what comes after it. I don't know why. I just don't really like that. And I feel like Hopeless has a similar thing going on, where it's a lot of just vocals going on, and I don't really like that song that much either. Though I do feel it wraps the album up nicely. It just doesn't. Hold on, I'm gonna close my window. That's a thing I'm gonna do. I don't know why I didn't close that before, but yeah. So, 100 Letters is a great first song. It's a great one. Because, I mean, I'm not going to count the prologue as a first song because it's the prologue. Most of it's just reciting stuff. But, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. It's nice. But 100 Letters really, really kicks it off nicely, I feel. And then you get into Eyes Closed, and that one's great. Then after that, you have Heaven in Hiding, which, my goodness, her vocals on that song are absolutely outstanding. Her vocals on this whole album are absolutely amazing. So much more powerful than they were on Badlands, I feel. Um, this and especially on like a song like Lie, which I'm not gonna lie here, but don't really like Quavo's part in that song. But my goodness, when the chorus comes on, Halsey's vocals actually give me chills every time I hear that song. It's so good. And you have a song like Alone, where it's a little bit of a different style, or a lot of a different style than what I'm used to, and what I'm sure everyone's used to for Halsey. Um, and I think the same goes for Sorry. Now or Never was the um, very first song that was released from this album as its single with a music video and whatnot. And I feel like it being that song kind of maybe was its downfall because so much attention was brought to it, yet it's not nearly the best song on the album. It's the most pop one on here, I feel like. The way she sings, the way the chorus is, and the repetition and whatnot. It's very, very accessible pop sound there. And I feel like Halsey doesn't really do that very well. Doesn't go into the mainstream of overdrenched pop very often or very well. And of course, by overdrenched pop, I'm talking about things like the Chainsmokers and whatnot, where a lot of it's just repetition, the same tune, like the same two notes over and over. Halsey does not do that, and I'm glad she doesn't, because a lot of pop just is like we're just gonna do this one note over and over, or these two notes in between each other, and it's gonna suck. Halsey does not suck. Halsey is awesome. Um, but yeah, Now Never kind of felt like she was doing a little bit too much of that mainstream overdrenched stuff, and it wasn't really working. I feel out for her. But yeah, it's still a decent song nonetheless. You know what song